Hello, welcome to my channel, welcome back. Today we have an extremely interesting question we want to find answers for. And the question is, are planets and stars conscious beings, and do they have a soul? So do they have a consciousness and do they have a soul? And I know this is might seem a stupid question, might seem silly, but this is actually a question I asked myself since forever, since when I was a little child. I was always like, has the moon a soul? Does the moon see the earth? Does the moon think about the earth? And I know, of course, when it comes to physics and astronomy and all that kind of stuff, planets and stars, they don't have a consciousness, they don't have a soul, they are stones that burn or also not. And it is an extremely spiritual topic, but I'm extremely intrigued of finding some answers to it, because this is one of the questions I actually asked myself for so many years, maybe also because I like astronomy so much. And therefore, welcome to my channel. Let's dive in. Do stars and planets have a consciousness? Let me see. For my surprise Sunday, do they have a consciousness? I'm getting yes. It is a different kind of consciousness. It is not like ours, but it is obviously, but it is still something I'm getting strongly. They have a completely other concept of time than we have. The concept of time they have is way more is bigger and broader than ours, in a way we can't even imagine. And what I'm getting is spirit is telling me your concept of time has so many times space in their own concept of time, because they get your concept, not really, but they get it better than we get theirs. They if they would calculate, they would calculate in a completely different way. So of course everything is bigger for them, everything is more slow for them, everything has more weight for them, not just in a physical sense but also. And let me get what I'm getting here. They are not trying to have contact with human beings. I'm getting they are observers. I'm getting they do have a soul, but those souls are a little bit different from normal souls. I'm getting those souls are like extremely old trees. They are like among the first souls ever risen. And for some reasons I'm getting that not every star or planet or whatever is out in the universe has a soul and a consciousness, but most of them do have it. Some of them live for astronomically short time for them, which is astronomically long time for us, but it is an experience some souls choose to have. And so maybe if there is a new star that is born and that will collapse shortly after, always in their time framing, it is something a soul decided to do and decided to collapse to somehow leave this body, or however you want to call it. This is interesting, because I was always thinking they have one, but more like a human, But now I'm getting they have one. But if you need to somehow compare it to consciousness, it is like it goes more into the consciousness of a tree or something in nature that is stable, even though planets and stars are everything but fixed and really dynamic. I'm getting their soul is similar to the soul of a tree, and I'm also getting that those souls are not only connected, but if they leave their body, they decide to try to go for the other thing, like first planet and tree, and vice versa, because there is so much similarity when it comes to those big concepts of time and space. Um, Let me get some information. They are observers. They observe everything. And I'm also getting, for those of you that are not sure, there are many civilizations out here, and they're all observed by the planets. And most of the civilizations don't know still to this time that they have a consciousness. And it is one of the big secrets. And only civilizations that really have a standardized approach with souls, and those are few, know this. So you need, in order to know this, you need to care about the topic of souls and spirituality, because this is one of the most difficult topics ever. Okay. Now, when it comes to Earth, Earth has a consciousness too. Mother Gaia, actually. I will channel her. I don't know when, but I will channel her for sure. I'm getting actually that I call her now Mother Gaia, because also for me she has quite of a feminine energy, and I'm getting that this is a soul that is worn down, and worn by actually us humans, and we're all taking and taking and taking and not giving back. Here comes now the whole climate discourse. I'm getting her tired, and it is sad because I'm getting that she's among of the most wonderful planets in our galaxy and even outside the galaxy, but it is not, we can't see this, we can't appreciate this. People usually don't see the good they have until it's gone, and this is the same with Earth. It is one of the best planets to live when it comes to vegetation, when it comes to the planet itself and to the whole structure, the solar system. But actually, humans are the problematic thing on Earth, and not because they exist, but because they can't behave. And still in 2026, they are part of the problem, and I guess most of us are part of the problem, as we all know. But she is fierce, she is strong, she can survive a lot. And I'm getting now the information about Mars, and that Mars actually was like an Earth, and that Mars was, I'm not sure, but as if Mars and Earth should have had two civilizations that can connect with each other. But this plan then was erased, and because of the treatment of Mars, and yes, it became a red planet. But I'm getting Earth. If Earth will change, it will become a blue planet without human living. But I'm getting Earth does not want to get rid of its life forms, not even of humans, because it is part of Earth's nature itself to have all these life forms. Let me get the other planets. Sorry, I'm just more of a channeler than of a card reader. Sun has in our system, all the planets we know, I'm getting the all are conscious beings, more or less. The sun, yes, I'm getting a strong vibe from the sun, having a consciousness, having even thoughts, but the sun will never tell you what she's thinking, because she simply don't have to. So it's with the moon too, getting to a feminine energy, and I'm getting the strongest observer energy when it comes to the moon, and not only that there are other entities observing Earth from the moon, but the moon itself. And of course, Mother Gaia observes herself and what's happening on her also. But the moon too has a consciousness. I'm not sure about Mars, but I think they all have one. But some of those consciousness are like sleepier than others, so some of them are stronger when it comes to energetic level. Venus has a consciousness, yes. Mars too, and the other planets, all of them have a consciousness. But I'm getting Mercury too, but Mercury is just such a fragile planet, something so tiny, always in this sense, that it is difficult to detect the energy of its soul because it is so hidden. Mercury actually does a pretty good job when it comes to hiding the soul. Oh, this is so interesting. I could go on and talk for hours about this. Let me now get whether black holes in quasars have souls. I mean, black holes actually has everything and nothing in it. When it comes to black holes, I'm getting they have a soul, but somehow it is reversed, or extremely it is difficult for the soul to experience something when being in the body of a black hole, which it's the singularity, so it is difficult to explain what is a body in this case. But I'm getting it is more a place for souls, where soul can travel and where soul can stay for like a special amount of time to get to understand the feeling and then to change. And you can either stay in the lowest point in the singularity, but you can also stay on the event horizon. It depends, but it is more like an experience for the soul, because it is just nonsense to stay there like for so many millions and billions of years for nothing, for always being on one point without moving and without development. Quasars, not all of them, but some of them have souls. But I'm getting not so much. I'm getting it is actually more of a reaction, and souls are not so interested in being part of this reaction. I'm getting that there are souls in many stars and planets, but it is extra strong in our solar system, and in every solar system that has a planet like Earth, where there are living human beings and other beings on it. Their planets around them have all souls and consciousness. Are they talking with each other? Yes, they're communicating. Oh, this was a strong yes. Let me see. Are they communicating? Yeah, they are communicating, but they are communicating in they're communicating in a way we can't comprehend. It is like an energetic communication, but it is as precise as verbal communication plus non-verbal communication. It is extremely precise, but it is an energetic communication, and it is difficult to I mean, human will never be able to understand this, and I'm getting that this is good. So I'm trying to get to understand what they are thinking about human culture, and especially their role in human culture. But I'm getting not too much. They're not really faced by it. They're just like, yeah, whatever. Um, I'm getting, however, in those planets, I'm getting a tiny bit of the energies of the gods and goddesses that are connected to them. And if you think they're all connected to the same topics, so Jupiter and Zeus, they're both gods of the thunder, and Jupiter planet is the biggest planet, and there's so many thunders on Jupiter, and I'm getting a little bit of this vibe from Jupiter, like a little bit of Zeus Jupiter vibe. I'm also getting that astrology somehow is not that fake. There is a lot of energetic energies that comes with the birth or with life in general. But this is so complicated that humans don't really understand it, and they then came up with astrology, which works for quite a long time and does its job pretty well, but it is not the whole extent of what this actually is. This is like interaction between human and yeah, the everything. Let's call it the everything. There are planets and stars and things in the universe with a consciousness that could mentor you like crazy and tell you everything you need to change in your life, and they would do an amazing job. So this is so fascinating. I absolutely love this, and I never expected this so broad and so full of information. Some clouds on earth even do have a consciousness, but usually those clouds have a consciousness and the soul of people that died here or animals that died here that had some connections to the clouds itself and wanted to become one just for a day, just for a short amount of time. So I'm getting a lot of bodies are really made for jumping in and then jumping out, just like going to class and then leaving the class just to have this lesson. And you don't really die, but you can feel everything and see everything and do everything. And I'm getting everything has more soul in it than we are prepared to know. Everything, every flower, every tree, everything has a soul in it. And without the soul, nothing can work. Without the soul, there is no physics, no chemistry, no nothing. So the soul is actually the motor that is making everything work. It's not the body, it's not the heart, it is the soul that says, okay, now start. And yeah, this is a beautiful channeling. Even some of the comments do have souls, but not a lot, but some of them have. I think those comets that ended up in asteroid ended up in Jupiter had souls, and they never expected to end up like this. Yeah, this is everything I have for you. I hope that you like this reading. It is a little bit special, but it is too special to not be interested in it. If you are interested in those topics, please let me know, because I absolutely love doing this. And write me a comment, share the video, ask me things you would like to know, and subscribe to my channel, and we will see us another time. Bye.